Ethan was a poor boy living in a small town. From a young age, he helped his mother sell tea on the street to make a living. Their tea stall was just an old cart, and every day, mother and son would wake up early to prepare ingredients before pushing the cart to a familiar street corner. Most of their customers were working-class people, but occasionally, wealthy individuals stopped by. Despite his young age, Ethan always observed and listened to people's conversations. He was particularly fascinated by stories of business, success, and how people changed their lives. However, not everyone was kind. Many wealthy customers looked down on him, seeing him as just a poor tea-selling boy. But instead of feeling discouraged, Ethan always told himself that one day, he would change his fate. Though life was difficult, Ethan never lost hope. He believed that if he learned and worked hard, one day, he wouldn't just sell tea on the streets, he would build his own brand. This belief became the driving force behind his journey to change his life. One day, while selling tea as usual, a successful businessman stopped by his stall. He ordered a cup of tea and curiously observed Ethan. Noticing the boy's agility and politeness, he asked, "Have you ever thought about doing something bigger than selling tea on the street?" Ethan hesitated but replied, "I would love to, but I'm poor and don't know where to start." The man smiled and said, "Don't just think about selling tea. If you want to succeed, create your own brand, do something different." Those words lingered in Ethan's mind for days. He started paying more attention to how people drank tea, experimenting with new recipes, and understanding customers' preferences. Instead of selling regular tea, he thought of creating unique flavors to attract customers. Though he was just a poor boy, Ethan knew that if he wanted to change his life, he had to do something no one else had done before. From that moment, his dream of building his own tea brand was born. Ethan began experimenting with different ways to brew tea. He observed customers, remembered their preferences, and gradually developed new recipes with unique flavors. Instead of serving only traditional tea, he added ginger, mint, honey, and even spices to enhance the taste. Initially, some customers were hesitant to try the new flavors, but over time, more and more people started to enjoy them and kept coming back. Seeing his stall grow in popularity, Ethan decided to save every penny to achieve a bigger dream. He focused not only on the quality of his tea but also on customer service. He was always friendly, remembered his regular customers by name, and listened to their feedback to improve his tea. After years of hard work, Ethan saved enough money to open his own tea shop. No longer just an old cart on the sidewalk, he now had a proper shop that attracted many visitors. His dream of building a tea brand was slowly becoming a reality. And he knew this was just the beginning. Starting with a small tea shop, Ethan gradually expanded his business. His customer base grew, and soon, his tea shop became well known throughout the town. Thanks to its exceptional quality and unique flavors, it became a favorite destination for many. But Ethan didn't stop there. He learned more about business, branding, and step by step, he expanded his model. After a few years, Ethan opened several tea shops in different cities. His tea brand became famous not only for its unique flavors but also for its excellent customer service. Those who once looked down on him now admired and learned from his success story. Despite becoming a young millionaire, Ethan remained humble. He always remembered the difficult days when all he had was an old cart and a big dream in his heart. Success didn't make him forget his humble beginnings. Instead, it motivated him to help those who were once in his position. After building a well-known tea empire, Ethan never forgot his struggles. He remembered the days of selling tea on the streets, the looks of disdain, and the dreams he once held onto. But more importantly, he knew that many children, just like his younger self, had dreams but no opportunities. Determined to help the less fortunate, Ethan returned to the town where he grew up. He used part of his wealth to build a free school for underprivileged children. He believed that knowledge and education were the keys to changing lives, just as he had learned and worked his way to success. Ethan's school not only provided education but also inspired the next generation to dream big and never give up. He frequently visited, sharing his story to encourage young minds. For Ethan, success wasn't just about wealth, It was about making a difference and leaving behind a meaningful legacy.